Anything hidden up here? No. Anything else in the tub? Soap. Just plain soap. Not slowed soap, but soap. Wow, I can't even eat it. I can't even eat it. I can eat slowed soap, but not normal soap? What a fucking twist. When we had last left the Nerevarine, their adventures in trying to uncover this secret armistice, or the secret of the Armistice Treaty, continued in some surprising event. As it turned out, did they really get what they wanted? Probably not. But what was the secret to retrieving the armistice itself? They didn't know. They were too dumb. So instead, they got arrested and lost all of their things that were stolen. Now it was time to go get that stuff back, and perhaps screw off and look around more of the castle.
Emperor,
This
King,
is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. And, oh, whoops, that's the wrong locale. We need to go right here.
Peace of the Nine to you.
Let's do a little quick save just in case we get caught again.
Let's get this over with.
And we need to sneak on into the dungeon and get our crap back. Okay. There we go. Oh god, this is it, huh? Okay, let's make sure you're looking over here. Good. And then, thankfully, the Amulet of Shadows is not stolen. Okay. Good. Wink. Okay. Let's see. Now I need to bind my usual weapon, which honestly, we haven't used our weapon in a hot minute. What the hell did I even use? It was a polearm of some sort, right? Jeez, where is it? Oh my god, is it not here? Okay. What the fuck? Did I not take it? Hold up, what happened to it? Do I not have my weapon? Am I tripping so many balls right now? I can't even tell that I... Hold up! Where is my weapon at? Do I not have a weapon on me? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna put on my cool hat. I have a fucking shovel. What happened to my weapon? Come on. I guess I'm just a shovel guy now. What the fuck? Am I just a shovel guy? I guess I fucking am. Okay, well. Fuck it. Maybe I don't need to be anything else. Blunt? What's my blunt weapon at? 44. We've had worse. Okay. Let me pick into the rest of this. Man, maybe we need to go back to our house and go find it. Maybe I accidentally stashed it right when I was doing a little inventory management. Maybe that's what happened? I don't know. Okay, who's in this cell? Anybody? I don't think so. Unless there's like a secret in here. Yeah, this is the secret to the treaty. This is it. Okay. Up and over this way. Cool. Oh, there is something in here. Whoa. Okay. Someone got subsumed by wreckage. Okay, over here. Anything else up here in this big area? Can definitely go down to those. Am I visible again? I think I am. Am I still good enough to pick it? Yeah. Oh shit, I'm getting stuck. Okay. Oh, this is the sections we've been in before. Okay, I remember it from this perspective. Sure. Okay. Eben Tower prison log. Right. Stuff involving Kasich. Okay. Metamelian Rain. Oh yeah.
Lyle Schnub, you sneaky little bastard, I'm here because of you. Wait till I get my hands on you.
I don't think you will. How about you, Vols Valdry? Who are you? Oh, you were the guy from the fountain, right? Okay. Here's a question. Can they report my crime? Will they be able to do it? No, they can't. Oh, look at me go. Opening all these little tiny holes. This one didn't even need opening. There's free bread. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Nothing much in those little cells. Over here. Oh no! Somebody with a cool hat! I'm gonna drink their Sujama. Yeah, was there ever anything significant about this? Maybe we just haven't found the quest for it yet. I feel like that should be very significant, but I don't know. I don't know how or why it is. You know, I feel like finding a person buried inside of the prison walls, like entombed within, I feel like that is significant. I just don't know to what degree. Okay. Anything down here? Nope. Jail cells, prison. More like security training. Okay. About down this way. This links over to the sewers, does it not? Yeah. Okay. This is where we had to go in to bust out what's their name as part of the Thieves Guild. Now, do I get in trouble if I'm in this room?
Emperor, King,
I don't.
and Justice.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Who are you? Hang on, actually, you know what? Let me go back and get that torch off of that body. Right? Let me do that. Let's see, over here. I like the idea of walking around with a light item. Oh, we actually already have some. Alright, well, what can you do? Down here. Is this like super high security? It's flooded?
Emperor, King, and
Welcome,
Hello.
friend.
Linnean Grive Pine. I don't have the armistice again, right? They did actually. Okay, I was about to say I didn't before I talked to this guy, they didn't actually put it in the evidence chest, right? That wasn't used as evidence against me. They actually I assume they put it back on its stand. Okay. Linnean Grive Pine.
Is that a willing visitor I see? A pleasure to meet you.
Who are you?
My name's Lennian Grivepeen. I'm here to talk with our dear prisoners.
Oh, you're a torture lord.
Should their tongue find itself tied, I help them loose it, lest they lose it. Ooh, ha ha ha! Ooh, ha ha! I'm so sorry. It gets boring down here, and my company is usually not so talkative as you seem to be. How may I help you?
I have nothing I need help with. Tell me about a fort, I guess.
The Imperial Legion's main garrison is, in this part of Morrowind, is at Eben Tower, in Old Ebonheart. There are also garrisons at Mournhold and Fort Umbermoth.
Interrogating Dunmer. Oh my god. How long of a read is this? You've learned the spell Fear of the Flame. Oh, that's clever. Right, because of course they would have... Right, being able to burn Dunmerry prisoners. Probably no easy feat. Iron fork, an embalming knife. Log hook. Regular hook. Hammer. Nails. Jesus. Okay. Some rope.
Emperor, king,
Battle
and
axe.
justice, citizen.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wonder if you can ever get put in this position. Seems that way.
Serve the emperor and the emperor's law.
Alright, let's crank this thing. What's that gonna do? Is it changing water levels? Damn, it's still spinning. What did that do? Hold up, what did that do? Did that do something? Did it make the water level higher? It did! It made the water level even higher. Huh. Okay, here it's only about waist high. Okay. So what would the reason be for that? Oh, I guess if you're, like, drowning down here. Right? Yeah, you would be able to... Okay, I see. Yeah, if you're getting tortured.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, so if you're down here with the water level up higher, slowly goes up. Oh no! I can't breathe now! Oh no, wait, you kind of can. Okay, yeah, I can at least. And then you can just about reach it. Ooh, God. Okay. Yeah, this is just for, like, torturing people. Killing them, maybe. Okay. Tamrielic version of waterboarding. As close as you can get. Very well. Well, have we looked at everything down here? In the dungeons? I think so. Let's speed on along out this way. Great. Okay. And let me pin this. Let's see, what else do we got? Ebon Tower. Akatosh's Tower. Oh, the smithy. Yeah, I never really looked at the Legion smithy at all, have I? I don't think so. So it's right down there. Is there anything else here at the Legion HQ that I missed? We shall see.
Is it
Martin
necessary that you
Arcilio.
speak with me?
You again?
Background?
I'm Martin Arcilio, and I hope to become a battle mage one day. I know many who serve in Cyrodiil and High Rock, but I've yet to meet a single one of them in Morrowind.
Okay. Let's do a quick save just in case. I think we already talked to all of these folks before. Thanks to the quest involving General Kasich. No? Let's see, let me get my torch back here, ready to get.
There's something not right about you.
What?
Maybe you should go.
Oh, take it easy. Aldrianus Drusus. Do you want something? Background? Aldrianus Drusus at your service. I arrived here from Cyrodiil a few weeks ago. At first, I was afraid to come here. But you know what? It's much better here, much better than I'd imagined. Okay, what about you, Skaratha?
What do you want? Ah, a fellow outlander. Your accent betrays you. I'm Skaratha. Don't you get homesick here, Dark Elf? I've been longing for Rahad ever since I first came here. It must be the weather, or the locals, or the food. Maybe in that order. I guess that's reactivity to me being Dunmeri, right? Accent betrays you. Okay. Sure. Oh god. Okay. Ho! Can I manage to go all the way to the tippy top here? Yep. Phew. Okay.
No, I
Ulvu
don't think so.
Oratus. I don't know if I ever had any dealings with you. Background? I'm Ulvu Oratus. My duty is to make sure none of my fellow legionnaires fall ill or worse. I haven't lost a single one of them in the decade I've been working here. Diligence is a fruitful virtue, Lyle Schnub. Okay. And what of you?
For a
Ulf.
chit-chat, move along.
Ulfur Steelskin. Take a hint. I don't want to talk to you. What do you have to say about Casalia? She outranks us all, even the Knights of the Imperial Dragon. Okay, how about you?
Yes?
Zalandvire Costas. Nothing? Okay. The Knights of the Nine. Ah. Wow, the book looks gorgeous. Holy shit. The binding. Okay. Oh yeah, all this display suit of armor going absolutely buck wild. Anything over here? Oh,
The Nine
pardon
and
me.
the Empire, citizen. Happy to help.
Okay.
What's
About
your
down this way. So this is how you would normally get up. Can I pick this safely? I feel like I should be able to. Yep. Let's just storage hats and bows. Okay. Should I take the torches? Nah, we got a few. Okay. About up and over here. There it is. Ebon Tower. Anything else? Secret passages.
I'm
Yep.
all yours.
We're
I
definitely
will go
familiar with
ahead.
this area. How about you, Solius Zenitarian? I don't think I really spoke with you before. Your background? I am Solius Zenitarian, adjutant to Lord General Victrix, commander of the Imperial Legion in Morrowind. And I'm assuming you have nothing new. Okay. Sure. Yeah, as far as we know, being unable to do Imperial Legion quests, she's probably just,
Stay out of
for
trouble and
us,
you won't get hurt.
involved in Kasich's quest. She may have more to say and do if you're actually in the Legion. Damn, I don't know if I can get by this fucking guy. Alright, what if I wait an hour? Shit, he's fucking incorrigible. Whatever it is. He cannot be stopped. He's too powerful. Oh look, a cool hat. Imperial ebony helm. Silver flame skewer. Okay. Some drawers here. Skirt, belt. Wow, Imperial ebony shield. Holy smokes. The 10 Commandments? Hold up, what? Alright. Okay, sure, yeah, the 10. The 9 say it's so all of them together. Sure, you know what? I'm gonna take that. We can read through it at a later date in full form. Should I take this? A story of Laricius? I feel like I've read this one, no? I think so. Free money. A pumice stone. Okay. It's like for your bunions or something. Okay, cool. What is this? A steel longsword? Oh. What the hell? This is a secret container. Nafa Lil Largus at Hunding Bay. Okay. Battle of Hunding Bay. Second era something or other. There's a button here. Stone safe. Oh. Really? How do I... My Nerevarine senses are telling me that there's a stone safe here, but I don't know how to obtain it. Okay, maybe if I push this cool button. Oh my god! It's the claw of Nafalargus. Oh, and the scales, too. Wow, constant effect. Resist normal weapons 50%. Not half bad. Can I carry that? I think so. Yoink. Thank you. Free money. Anything else here? Sure. Okay. Fair enough. Let's head on out this way. Ebon Tower. Alright. So, I think we have fully checked the headquarters now. Cleared. So we should probably head over here to Akatosh's tower. Why not start there? Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me preemptively mark it as cleared. Good. What all is in here? Oh, it's Akatosh's tower. Who would have thought? Okay. How about up this way? Oh. Chamber lock. Whoa. Okay, it's a little fucking spooky. Let's see. Ready that. Colovian Battle Wine. The Song of Tiber Septim. Wow, it's lengthy. I will take it. Defense of Morrowind Volume 1. Whoa, how come looking at it is... Yeah, whoa, what's going on over here? Hang on. We're getting a little fucking framey looking at this. What is that? What the hell was that? Oh my god, that can't be good, huh? I have no idea what could cause that. Legion smashes Soul Rest rebels. Unrest in Cyrodiil exaggerated. Military tactics in the new era. Many-headed Talos, a fragment. Oh, I'll take it. Okay. Sure. That seems very foreboding. The imagery there. Okay. Is this like a secret doorway? No, I don't think it is. Because the mini-map isn't giving away the secret. Unless somehow they made it to where it never does. Oh. It's sleep here. Which seems like that might be important at some point or another. Okay. Head down this way.
Let's get this over
hello.
with quickly.
Is this just Akatosh's symbol? A skull with a noose around it and a broken sword, perhaps, too? Interesting. I never...
I think they would.
I'm completely unfamiliar with that association.
Sure.
Right? Like, the main one that I know is, like, time and dragon. Right? Those are the main ones. Okay. Let's see. Let's restore attributes. Can I get some juice going here? I don't think so. Okay. It's not enough to refuel me in any significant capacity. Oh, because I have pretty much 0 magicka in the first place. What is causing that? What do I have that is completely removing my magicka? Well, I definitely have 0 int, but on account of what? Yeah, why is my... Oh, because of the booze. Because of the booze. Alright. Here, let's wait an hour. Is it back yet? Well, surely the booze would have gone away by now. How am I so stupid? What is the cause of this? Surely my attributes should have come back by now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, because I just kept absorbing restore attributes. That's what happened. Oh, that's clever. Okay, so I was absorbing that effect in order to refill my magicka, but in truth, I needed to not absorb it. Oh. Okay. Let's do it again, just for good measure. There we are. Okay. Okay, what a comedy of errors. Oh, shit. Hello, Memistian Falou. I am the priest Memistian Falou, and this is the Imperial Cult Shrine of the Legion. How may I serve you? Pleased to meet you. What's with the altar? It looks rather grim. Yeah, this looks grim. You mean the skull, the broken blade, and the hangman's noose? Yes, perhaps they seem strange, or even macabre. But the life of a Legion soldier is by its very nature harsh and violent. Death is always near, and we must learn to face it. The altar reminds us of that. Now, what can I do for you? Vengeful spirit? Huh. I heard that the ghost has been successfully driven out from Stendar's tower. I hope my advice was of help in your efforts. Okay. Did you give me advice? I don't even remember coming here to you. Okay, and this goes over to the Legion HQ, right? Sure. So let's vacate the premises here. Back out the Ebon Tower. And who is this? Mara. Ooh, okay. It's a little foggy in here. Let's check the upper level. I'll get my other torch readied. Good. Chamber.
What's this about?
Whoa. Look at all the plants here. Okay. Quite the study you've got going on. Okay. Sure. Well, what's going on here? Got a note? Corbinian Bronick.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Tell me your background.
I'm a healer.
What's your trait? You know what? That's fine. Can I read your note? Even if I don't take it? Oh, it's blank. You have a little tiny sweet roll. Orcsurance. Skin deep. Well, this has been bizarre. Notes on racial phylogeny. Is this guy reading about, like, people fucking? Yeah, does this guy have a whole lot about people fucking in, like, interracial relationships? Okay. Sure. Temple of Mara. Or not temple, but tower.
Emperor, king, and
God.
justice.
I'm trapped. Okay, we're gonna have to toggle some clipping here. Okay, let's continue making our way down. Got a cell door. Anything else worth looking at? Bunch of bottles and crap. Okay. What's in this? Oh.
How may I help you, Dunmer?
Oh my. This is inside. Whoa, okay. What is going on? A moldy cot?
Let's hear it.
Are y'all... Is this for fucking? What's going on in here? What is this for? Is this for fucking or like birthing? Is Mara tied to childbirth? I could see that being the case. Got a corpse here. Bone meal. Okay. Sure.
You're not what I expected.
Galug the Barber.
You've earned my trust.
I think I remember seeing you, right? Weren't you in the sewers?
Certainly. You may ask your question, Lyle Schnub, and I'll see if I can answer it.
What's your background? You're a healer. Okay. Very well. How about over here? Hello?
Yes, friend.
You're also a healer, maybe? Ambrosia Hegetor. Nothing in particular. Barter. You sell potions. You have any interesting spells? Variable. Resist everything. Wild open. Okay. Fair enough. Quite the slew of tools here. Armorer's hammer. Sure.
You need not be afraid.
Okay.
My anger is reserved for the...
And these both go to the Ebon Tower, and this goes back up to... Yeah.
Yes, friend.
Okay. Sure.
Emperor,
Oh, fuck. It
king,
happened again.
And justice, citizen.
Okay, over here. Good. Okay. Well, how bizarre. Look at this. We're clearing these out real fast, huh? Cleared. Southeast Tower, Ducal Meeting Area. Stendar's Tower we have checked. Zenithar's we have checked. Okay. Sure, I guess we'll head this way then. The Ducal Meeting Chambers. Right, we've looked down here. Hammerfell Mission. Yeah, where are the other Divine Towers at? They're a bit tough to spot. No? Yeah, maybe there's not a tower for every divine here. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, there's Talos. Julianos. Okay, yeah, they're around. They're just a bit difficult to access, maybe. Okay, sure. Ducal meeting chambers. Hello, Palace Guard.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
Okay. I think we have, yeah. You two are lost looking for the Skyrim area.
You're on your honor. Don't.
So is there anyone else up in here? Southeast Tower.
What's this about?
Servia Latia, I think I've spoken with
The
you.
Nine and the Empire.
Sure. Okay. Nothing much else there. Southwest Tower, already been unlocked. Okay.
Serve the Emperor and
Southeast
the Emperor's
Tower.
law.
Let's see, what all do we have here? Library, Southwest, High Chambers. Should I check out the High Chambers? I don't think I've ever been in there. Right? Why
You
not?
risk your neck coming here.
Okay. Can I pick it right in front of this dude?
No chance. None.
Hello?
What is it, Sarah?
Do you have anything to say? I don't think so. Information on Vampire. Okay. Over this way, and let's enter stealth. This dude is looking kind of conspicuously in our direction. Maybe I can get him to face over
please,
here.
by all means, ask me lots of questions.
Okay, great. Let's see if it can be done. Well, that one got done. Okay, but over here. Let's do a quick save, continue that. Now this one may be a problem. Let's pop the Amulet of Shadows. Good. Anything of interest in here? Telvanni Mole Crab. Purists. Cephalopod Helm. Got some money. Okay. Sure, whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, okay. And I guess we can go inside of that one. Let's pop this real quick. About that door. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's check in here. Sweet barrel. Taking the money. Bone mold. The sound of water. Awaken. Okay. Sure. Scroll of the Fifth Barrier. The Anticipations. Varieties of Faith. A mix of fiction and religious studies. Okay. Kel Camello's robe. Oh, the dude that we had to battle. Huh. Okay. Sure. I guess this is his chamber. Or at least it was. Very well. Let's head out here. Let's check in this one. Got a little bit of money. Drawers filled with clothing. Red book. Okay. Sure. Now, how about one of these? Can I enter there? That goes into the palace household.
I help you.
Ebon Tower. A little bit of money. Restore personality. I'm gonna drink it. Okay. Let's head upstairs. Do a quick save just in case. Okay. Oh. Interesting armor.
Say what you want.
Eris
Go away.
Mundrethi.
Unless you have business here, I suggest you move along.
What's your background?
I'm Eris Mundrethi, captain of the bodyguard. We safeguard the king when he is in residence.
Is he in residence right now? My trade?
Serving as the king's personal guard here in Old Ebonheart is a serious undertaking. When the king visits, not even a rat enters or leaves a tower without my knowing.
Okay, sure.
If I worked out, I'd look that way too.
Let's do a quick save. Oh shit, I need another pick. There we are. Great. Going in here. Nobody home. Royal Guard Helm? I like that we're finally seeing stuff from the Tribunal expansion here. Drawers filled with a little money. Okay, bone mold shield of a new type. Gauntlets. King Helsis Notice. Guide to Necrom. What's in the notice? Here are written various notices and proclamations concerning the province of Morrowind in the case of King Hlalu Helsis' arrival. Barrel filled with eggs. Gonna eat them. Wow, even the king eats eggs. He's just like me. Even the king eats diamonds. He's just like me. Okay, I think over here. A nobleman's garden. Anything else? Sure. Check this room now. Got eggs. More money. Okay. Guide to Vardenfell. Oh, a lot of serious disease books. And the Cantatas of Vivek. Okay, how about over here? Nothing too intriguing. Clothing. How about there? 37 big ones. House of Troubles. Madness of Pelagius. Someone was doing some serious reading. Duke's Guard Silver Cuirass? Whose room is this?
What?
Okay.
Why do you disturb me?
You don't happen to mention whose room that is, huh? No, I don't think so. Okay, fair enough.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Let's go further up. Okay. Hello,
Someone
Otter.
should teach you some manners.
Well, maybe it could be you, Otter. I don't know you. What do you want? Ooh, this doesn't happen to be a... Inscribed stone. Oh, shit. Here rests the dagger of Tiber Victorious, sheathed after the heathen god's surrender, as a sign of the armistice. This has got to be it, right? This has got to be one of the fucking weapons. Gotta be. It's just like an inconspicuously named old dagger, old Imperial one. I think we're fucking right on the money here.
Wonderful. Another tourist.
God, do I remember an old chitin weapon? Maybe dagger too? Okay. I'm gonna take it. Gonna give it a yoink. It's been done. Holy shit. Can I open this door right in front of this fucking guy? I don't know if I can. Hang on, hang on. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh! Oh god, I thought it would actually just open the door. Okay. Sure. Emperor's Notice. Foundations of Protection. Okay, okay. The Line of Emperors, the Light in the Dark. Here are written priority matters concerning the province of Morrowind in the case of Emperor Uriel Septim VII's arrival. Okay. Does he ever arrive here? An ebony shield. Silver cap. Free money. Okay, of course they must have a really nice bed for his old ass to sleep in. A diamond. That's all that motherfucker is good for lately. sleeping and having fucked up dreams. Okay. Take all that. Anything else? Velvet pillow. Prayer of deliverance before the ages of man. Anything hidden up here? No. Anything else in the tub? Soap. Just plain soap. Not slowed soap, but soap. Wow, I can't even eat it. I can't even eat it. I can eat slowed soap, but not normal soap? What a fucking twist. That's fucked up. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here. Good.
What is it now?
Ask or get going.
Okay, okay. Try and get them locked in here on me. Great. And then, Amulet of Shadows once more. Shit, it doesn't have enough juice. Oh dear. Okay, here, I'm gonna wait 24 hours and get it repowered. Ooh, my enchant went up. Holy hell, it finally happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Grandmaster's pick, please. Okay. This is very dangerous. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get him to look the other way around. Let's get him to look over here. Can you even? Will you even? You sick bastard. Okay. Let's try this. Whew. Alright. Sure. Anything good in here? Imperial Heraldry. Good emerald. A black pearl. Mmm, delish. Okay. Minerals of Morrowind. Of course. Oh. King Helseth, a biography. Okay. Sure, I guess all the biographies couldn't be devoted to Baron Zaya, huh? You know, other people need some. Okay, anything else? Got some booze. Cursed. That's a new type. Look, this is the good booze. It doesn't even have a drawback. I'm just gonna slurp it all big time. 25 damn pillows. This guy's also a pillow pervert. Whoever the proconsul is. Okay. Anything here? Provinces of Tamriel. Okay, okay. Whoa, look at the books. They're kind of a mess here. I like that. Okay. The Trials of Saint Alessia. Isn't that a normally recurring book in Oblivion? Or am I thinking of a different book with Saint Alessia's namesake? Okay, unlocked there. Sure. All the way up here. Now, have I been up in this upper area? It sure seems that way. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, there's not a old piece of shit here, is there? No. Okay. Sure. Well, let's go out this way. So, Talos Tower, I've looked in, right? Palace Great Hall, no thank you. High Chambers, yeah, there we go. Cleared for that. Okay, the ducal meeting shit. Cleared for that. Did I actually go into the Talos fucking chamber or what? Did I even do that? Let's see, where's this? Palace Southeast Tower.
What?
Hello?
Why do you disturb me?
I'm just cleaning the grounds with my little metal stick.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
It's a Dunmeri tradition.
Piece of the 9 to you.
Okay. Southeast tower. Nothing too important. Can I pick this safely? Seems that way. Okay. Over here. Got some shears. Tending and pruning the plants. Very well. Okay. Over here, got a hutch. Ducal chambers again. Okay, there was not much in that tower, it's got to be said. Very well. So Talos's tower. I still need to get into that. No? I don't know. Have I been in Talos's tower? Let's see. Do I have, like, any form of levitation? Yeah, my pants. Almost forgot. Should make it easy enough. Okay. And let's mark it as cleared. I've definitely been inside before. But to what degree, I do not know. Oh, this is the place where everything's fucked big time. Okay, let me rebind a weapon here, even if it must be a shovel. Okay. Imperial Battle Mage. It's not safe here, citizen. Without the Weregate focus lens to stabilize it, the Weregate's gone haywire. Okay, okay. Can I interact with it in any form? Now that it is in such a state? Okay, it's gone haywire. Sure. I wonder how that could have happened. Good. Talos Tower.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
If I just walk into this, is it gonna be cool? I go into it with armed with a shovel. An Imperial Mananaut. Right.
Talk if you're talking.
Nibonese bronze greaves. Oh. I have no business with you, trespasser. Oh yeah, right, it was incredibly illegal to be in here. Okay. But they don't seem to mind anymore. Thanks to the ongoing crisis. Okay, sure. Did I fully look at the Great Hall over here? Is this the place I can safely jump down? I think so. Sure hope so. Whew! Oh my gosh, look, it even gave it to that dude. Okay, in the Great Hall, so we've done a fair bit of exploration here in the Great Hall, have we not? Have we spoken with everyone? Leave me alone. They're mad as hell at me.
What?
About to find more trouble than you could possibly
They're so
imagine.
mad at me. Honestly, perhaps for
Get
good
out of here
reason.
before you get hurt.
Okay, okay. Sure.
The 9 and the Empire, citizen.
Yala the Fiddler. Okay.
What?
You know, I think someone else wrote in last week with another hint as to the location of one of the weapons that we needed, right? In fact, I think several people did. But I kind of admittedly ignored them because I was like, well, if I didn't find it on my own, maybe I don't deserve to, right? But maybe I will refer to them if we clear out this whole place, because I'm pretty sure I just found one of them, right? Look, if I can't find another one, God, what if this is it? The Claw of Nafa Lilargus? I mean, I don't think it's chitin, right? If it's a claw, like that was a dragon, no? It would have to be a claw belonging to like a super bug, you know, like a giant beetle or something. Look, sometimes dragons are just really big bugs, you know? So sometimes that's how it is. But yeah, barring that, maybe I will refer to them, you know, because I feel like we have gotten halfway there. I would guess that whatever the other one is will have a similar bit of fanfare around it. It'll be like on a little pillow or whatever, and have an inscription. I'm trying to think if I ran by it before. I don't know that I have. I feel like I would have noticed it and maybe taken it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I think we ought to call it here for now. We've nearly wrapped up our full exploration of the place. Right? I think so. I think maybe we have to do the library? I don't know. Have we done the library? Have I done everywhere in the Curia? I don't think so. Have I? It seems like I did the top floor, but other parts of it, I do not know. Palace Household, I don't think I've done. Okay, so we've got nearly all of the tower fully explored, I think. Very nearly. I think. To reiterate, I think, to the best of my ability. Okay. So when next we return, we will continue on with that. However, if you'd like to stick around, we will of course be doing a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time? But, well, let's have a look. Let me look through my notebook here. Get a pen to add a check mark. Let's see, how about... How about on Elemental Daedra? We just recently, not too long ago, had a run-in with a Storm Atronach, right? So why not? On Elemental Daedra. On Elemental Daedra. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a quick drink here real quick. Oh, look at that. I learned the spell Experimental Frost Atronach. Huh. Alright, excuse me. On Elemental Daedra by Elver. How long is this? Okay, it's short to medium. Many have studied and been mesmerized by the behavior of summonable Daedra in battles and when being attacked. In order to use less magicka and gain longer periods of conjuration time, there have been proposals on how to properly fluctuate the mana stream to certain threads, such as from Magnus to Aetherius' second plane or through Secunda to the Void itself. However, magicka redirection is an extremely complex subject, and but a few wizards have ever claimed to accomplish this, most notably Amian of Crystal Tower. But with him drifting into madness after living 800 years, and not eager to teach, the mystery will remain. I was one of the few living Myrrh to see him perform the conjuration of Frost Atronach with a simple gesture and no mantras at all. As we all know, the common mages have to rely on the usual method of the customary mantra, Web ot ekem ut payem ot net, yakem ot ud, or a slight variation of it, and the hand gesture of symmetrically aligning 3 first fingers is not to any sphere of Daedra gods. A common point to follow, or to focus one's attention, is the sun, as it is the direct link to the source of magicka itself, and thus neutral. Some disagree though, but Magnus has been proven to be the most powerful of all points in the firmament. When I finally took the chances of actually testing the redirection procedures, the results did not prove to be as successful as I first thought. Firstly, a test environment was needed, so unnecessary deaths would be avoided. I chose to put a Quama Forager in a lair with a traditionally summoned Frost Atronach. Being an aggressive beast as it is, the Quama chose to defend itself from the freezing cold elemental, dying swiftly in the attempt. Yet the Atronach itself showed no signs of aggression against such a beast until attacked. The summoning of an Atronach is considered an offensive act, for the Atronach will engage on any enemy of the caster, with no regards to its own fate. The question remains, though, how does a summoned Daedra detect these aggressors, and could the detection be made more effective, perhaps to the level of thoughts themselves? On a continued experiment, I was to stream the magicka, not make the Atronach's physical appearance visible, but to render only its actions obvious for any dweller of Nirn. This would not be done by an invisibility spell that hides already visible matter. There is a major difference between these two. However, the test failed as the actions of the Atronach were bound between Oblivion and Nirn, not reaching either one. What? So where were they? I have not been able to find studies on this subject and doubt there are even any. There even are any. Another thing to consider was to lessen the amount of cold energy a Frost Atronach releases while being summoned. It seemed that even peaceful critters would either escape or attack when being caught by this small but noticeable field. Unnecessary energy should be either surged to other, more needed attributes, or reserved to another purpose later. It might not be much, but as it is gradually building up, summoning 3 Atronach a day without this effect would be noticeable in the Magicka surroundings. Unrepeated experiments with a Quama being near to a Frost Atronach and redirecting the flow from the Elver field, as I shall call it, to the void itself. Pleasant results were finally achieved. The Quama did not, in fact, pay no attention to the Atronach, although it was clearly visible. This called for testing with diseased rats, who were far more eager to attack it, although still a bit hesitant. It seems that, for Quama, the only way to detect an odorless elemental is its surrounding heat field, or motion, a Storm Atronach's defining feature. On one thing, uncertainty bothers me, though. Does the said flow method actually apply to all spellcasters, or does it require a connection with the void only formed by fierce practice? Kind of a, frankly, despite the topic, kind of a mundane book, kind of a mundane study. I feel like this would go better hand in hand with a proper quest where someone needs this information to actually do it. And for the record, that may be the case, right? It may be the case that this is intrinsically tied to a quest where someone is studying this kind of thing, right? But this is very much sort of the book lampshading game mechanics and all of that, which we've seen before, right? But in this case, like I said, it's fairly mundane, right? Unless maybe I've misinterpreted it in some form or another, right? So I would say the saving grace of it would be if it is intrinsically tied to a quest where someone is trying to experiment around, Otherwise, I don't know. Like I said, kind of a mundane read. Kind of straightforward to the point, What I do wonder about is, are we canonically meant to be uttering mantras whenever we cast magic? As we all know, common mages have to rely on the usual method of the customary mantra yada yada or slight variation of it. Because the only person who, at least in Morrowind, that I can think of, who has magical mantras, magic words that they utter when performing magic, is Vivek, right? Who I always just assumed was doing it as some sort of flair, because, Vivek is very much into sort of making grand displays of stuff, right? I always assumed it was just Vivek being extra, right? But maybe that's not the case. Maybe canonically, or is every caster actually meant to be saying magic words? I don't know. I don't know. Did it get retconned at some point or another that you don't need to utter a magical phrase? I wonder. All right. Well, nonetheless, like I said, bit of a mundane read, right? I thought that we were in for a really wild treat with that one, but no, as it turns out, very, very practical. All right. Well, when next we return, we might end up finally exploring the very last of Old Ebonheart, right? Like I said, I think maybe we've got Palace Household, maybe some stuff here in the Curia. I'm not sure. Though I think a lot of it we had looked at, right? I don't know. And the library is not accessible from out here, so maybe it would be worth looking into it. And maybe these towers too? I don't know. Like southeast tower? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, mind you, we need to be wary of the fact that there are some locations that you can only access from interior locations, right? They kind of like daisy chain together, as it were. Anyway, until next time, please take care of each other.